co-producer of this show, and she runs a comedy festival out in Indiana called Yuck Fest. Let's give it up for Katlin McFee!
Yeah, I'm from the Midwest. I actually, one clap, cool. Don't go there. I grew up in Kentucky, yeah. I'm sure you could just look at this haircut and figure out why I left. Yeah, grew up in small town Kentucky. You don't do well there when you look like you're in the lesbian reboot of The Sandlot, you know? Yeah, it wasn't great. I grew up in a small town in Kentucky and on a farm, and I look nothing like my family. Even since I was a kid, I've always looked like this little gay boy, this little non-binary thing that I am. Yeah, but my family, they just look like a normal Kentucky farm family, okay? So now, all of our family pictures when I was a kid look like my actual family, like, sent me to that farm to turn me straight. It's very uncomfortable. And when I go back to my hometown, like, they're not homophobic, but they're pretty weird. They're weird, you know, they still don't know how to handle it. Like, one time I was in my hometown, and someone asked me if I was related to Ellen. I was like, that is not how it works. Someone else, I feel like they were trying to support me, but they just didn't know how to do it. So they came up to me and were like, hey, I watched Queer Eye. Decent show. Yeah, that's how my dad says he loves me. That's how he does it. It's also a really Southern Baptist area, which is a certain kind of Christianity, isn't it? Yeah, I grew up in that, and which obviously wasn't good for me either. Like, you know, I look like this, but then on top of that, I have a lung disease called cystic fibrosis, right? Yeah, so that means my church had no clue what to do with me. They were like, oh my God, this kid has a severe illness and cystic fibrosis? Like, we're going to need so much prayer for this one. We're going to need you to go Super Saiyan, Jesus. Thank you. I knew the Dragon Ball Z thing would work in here. Lots of glasses. Yes. I think a very surprising thing about me is that I'm bisexual. I'm not a lesbian. I know it's weird, huh? I'm also still surprised. I am. But, like, look, when I say bisexual, though, okay, I mean, like, 80-20, all right? Yeah. You know, so, like, 80% women, right? And 20% me being sad at bars. Is anyone's else sexuality dependent on their level of alcohol and their desperation? I didn't expect that. Yeah, it's just, you know, like, men for me, it's just kind of like fast food, right? Yeah. You guys get it? Sure, yeah. Like, if I'm, like, drunk at 2 a.m. and I'm, like, super hungry, like, I'll have it. It's just, like, the easiest thing to get that late at night, you know? It's practically all that's open, actually. You men seem very nice and educated. Most men just too easy, man. They're too easy, like. And I look like this, okay? I'm playing on hard mode. I get all the dick I want. I don't have to try that hard. I don't. I have dated a man before, and it was super weird for everyone. It was. Yes, like. You know, me and him, we'd go to places, people would know how to talk to us. Like me and this guy, we went to a bagel shop one time, and there was an older woman working at the bagel shop who kept calling me young man. Which is like so fair, actually. But then she asked me if my ex-boyfriend was my brother, and he's black, so I was like, you know what? This woman is a hero, actually. Yeah, she is. I mean, this woman doesn't see race. She doesn't see gender. Like, she might not see at all, actually. She might be super blind. I didn't get the right bagel. My boyfriend at the time was like, is that hard for you that people think that you're a little boy sometimes? And I was like, look, I don't care. I dress myself, all right? I chose this jacket. I get it. But I was wondering if it was like maybe kind of weird for you as a straight man that people think your girlfriend is a little boy, you know? That's kind of sketchy. And he goes, oh, no, I don't care at all. Like, I know that you have tits under your Oshkosh bagosh jacket. Fits me like a glove. I don't know. And that happens to me all the time. I've been called young man. I've been called boy. I've been called little buddy before. Yeah. So I used to work at a Starbucks. And for some reason at this Starbucks, we would get a lot of like hot dads come in. Very strange, yeah. Like, what a noise. But yeah, there was this like dad that came in one day and he was like so hot, like even I was like, oh shit, like I wanna fuck that dad. I was like, damn, like I wanna fuck that dad until he pays off my student debt. That dad is hot. And then I handed him his coffee and he was like, thanks, little buddy. Yeah. And then he tussled my hair. Which like still made me come, but